I'm here. Good evening, everyone. I'm just changing my earrings. Yes. Well, hello, hello, hello. So, if I have just one person join, I'm just going to go ahead and start because I already have the questions that I want to answer. Earrings. Okay. Let me just bring this down a bit because it looks like I'm looking up. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've got three people, so we're just going to like get into it so that we don't waste time. Um, Let me prepare my questions. Where is the WhatsApp on this PC? Is the WhatsApp already open or do I need to open a new one?
Go to Microsoft Edge.
That's where I am.
That's when my WhatsApp is. I don't use Chrome. So you should be on this thing there. Oh, okay, I've grouped them.
Same,
See
same,
messages.
same.
Can you
I've
see?
seen it, yes, please. Okay, hi everyone. If you can hear me, please let me know that you can hear me because I can't see anybody. I don't know why they're not showing me the chats, live chats. Okay. Hi Halima, hi Esther. So I'm just going to go like straight into it. But then as people join, if you have any questions, you can just ask. So the first question is, no, this one just came in this night. Let me answer those that asked me like since some 2 days back. Okay, thank you, Esther. Thank you so much. Hi, Choma. Hi, Praise. Hi, Alo. Yeah, I hope I said that well. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I can say Garuba. At least I can say Garuba. Hi. Okay. Somebody's asking me how to live a 9 to 5. I don't know. That question is surprising because I never experienced it. Okay. So the first question I'm going to be answering is, what app can a beginner use to edit videos? So the apps that you can use as a beginner to edit videos are InShot, VLLO. You can also use Video Leap. You can use CapCut. Any of these four apps really. These are the four apps that I know how to use well on my phone. And the very day I opened them, I was able to figure it out. So those are the apps that you can use. So I just need to get a pen and paper in case I need to write anything. So those are the apps that you can use as a beginner. These four apps that I just mentioned. The next question is, I just started a YouTube channel. How do I get more subscribers and views? Okay, so that one is not something I can just answer like quickly the way I answered the previous question. So as a new YouTube channel, I think one of the ways that you can get more subscribers and views is to actually be consistent with posting. And then secondly, the consistency part, yes, is like a constant. That one you must always post. But then secondly, you should always learn to distribute your content. So for instance, if you post a video on how to clean a phone case, that video should appear on TikTok, should appear on Facebook, should appear on Twitter, like everywhere that people can click, WhatsApp status, and all of these places. And then also one thing that I did that really worked for me was to leverage people. So I leveraged other people that did not have YouTube channels because I didn't want it to seem as if I was giving my links to people that have their own links to push. So I leveraged people that did not have YouTube channels. I sent them my links and asked them, please just put it on your status, please just put it on your story, please just put it here, just put it there. So by the time people come on your channel and they see the amazing videos that you have, they would have no, you will not even have to waste your saliva saying, oh, subscribe. They would have no option than to subscribe. So make sure that you have like really good content that will keep people glued on your channel And then secondly, learn to redistribute your content. Don't just post a video and then post the link on your status for one day and just leave it. No, because you're trying to grow, you need to post that link like everywhere, every social media platform that you belong to, post it everywhere, and then leverage other people to let them post. Beg people. Like when I started, I was telling people, please help me post, please help me put it here, please, like that, like that. So that way you would at least get your first 100, first 1000 what's it called, subscribers. So now there's now something called, when you open a YouTube channel, before you get monetized, there's now something called 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers that you need to have before you become a YouTube partner. So basically a YouTube partner is like you're getting paid to put your videos out. So I would advise that one of the ways that you can hit your 4,000 watch hours like real quick is to go live a lot. So for someone like me, I did not know this then. And then I was just, banking on people to please watch my channel. And then I did I still do a lot of amazing content that you have no choice than to watch it from start to finish. And let's say the video is, let's say, 29 minutes long. And I have maybe 100 people that watch a 29-minute long video. I mean, you're already on your way. So that's one thing I would say. If you're trying to hit your 4,000 watch hour mark, so 4,000 watch hours, for those that don't know anything about it, means like you should have had like people watch your channel for 4,000 hours. So if I watch for 10 minutes, another person watch for 10 minutes, another person watch for 10 minutes, they will gather everything. So at the end of it should give us 4,000 watch hours. Hey. So yeah, if you know that you're just trying to hit your 4,000 watch hours, I would advise do a lot of amazing content, long form content. Don't just drop videos that are 6 minutes and expect people to watch it like 12 times. No. Give us videos that are like 28 minutes, 29 minutes. Thank you so much. Someone said my earrings are cool. Thank you. I'm actually learning how to make earrings. I don't know who sent me. Esther, thank you. Thank you so much. So just make sure that you get your videos are like maybe 28 minutes, 14 minutes, 15 minutes, and then get people to watch. Let the video, just keep saying, watch till the end and I'll show you how to, so just impute that watch to the end somewhere there. Like when I used to do my own videos, then I'll be saying, at the end of this video, I will show you how to do a particular kind of thing. Now, two things will happen. Either people watch to the end or they skip to the end. But if you also impute like important information in the middle, they're not gonna skip. They're just gonna have to watch it. So yeah, that's something that you can do. And then your 1,000 subscribers, if you have amazing content, people would just subscribe. But then because we are in Nigeria and man, you literally have to beg people, oh, please follow me. Oh, please subscribe. Oh, please comment. Please share. Like, why are we like that? So anyway, for your 1,000 subscribers, I would say that you should always use a call to action. Always tell people what to do. So many times people don't know what to do. Like, let me give a fine example. Like, if you watch a video on, maybe I do a video on how to thread your tabletop sewing machine, and somewhere in the middle of the video, I'm like, save this video so that you will not start looking for it later. I have said something that has touched you because truly, there are some videos that you did not save and you are looking for it later. So when I say things like, save this video so that you will not start looking for it later, you would immediately save. So that's a call to action. Just that I did not sit down like a robot and be saying, make sure you save this video so that you will not look for it next time. So yeah, that's a call to action. So always use call to action because sometimes people just watch your videos and they don't know that they're supposed to subscribe. Maybe they don't, not like they don't know. It doesn't just occur to them that, oh, subscribe to this channel so that you get more amazing content from this place. So therefore, whenever you're putting out a video, there's this YouTube GIF. You know, when you're watching some videos, you'll be seeing the thing moving. You'll be seeing subscribe, you see the hand be moving like this and here. So those things are actually inbuilt in InShot app. I haven't looked for it on other apps, but in InShot it is inside here. Just type YouTube. When you click on stickers, type YouTube, you will see it there. It will come out, and then you can put it at different intervals in your video just to remind people that they're supposed to subscribe. And also, like I said, redistribute your content. Tell people, subscribe. You guys need to subscribe. And one mistake I don't want you to make, a mistake that I made, was to be telling my friends, you must subscribe. I have friends that are in the film industry, friends that are architects, friends that sell, friends that own farms, friends friends that my content is not useful to, and I kept telling all of them, you must subscribe. And because they don't want to offend me, all of them were subscribing. But have they ever gone back to watch my videos? No. So I really shouldn't have wasted my time. Am I happy that they helped me to get to my 1,000 subscribers real quick? Yeah. But YouTube is a long game, and if you have people that are not interested in your content subscribing to your channel just because you want to get to your 1,000, what will happen at the end is you would have 1,000 subscribers but 2 views, because all those people, they no send you. Hi, Crown is Corner TV, good evening. So all those people, they no send you. So that's just the thing. So if you know that you're doing sewing or anything like that, you need to know who are you telling to subscribe. If it's not important to them, well, people feel like just leave them alone. Another thing again I also want to mention is that before you start a YouTube channel, it doesn't really have to be sewing. Like I currently have a new YouTube channel. It's called Choma Eyang. On that channel, I just want to talk about my life when I'm not working. Basically, what am I doing when I'm not working? That's what I just want to post there. And it's also a form of me documenting my life. So on that channel, you see me, you see my husband, you see what I'm doing in my kitchen, you see what I'm doing at the supermarket, inside market, all those things. That's what I want to do on the channel. Why am I doing that? Basically to document my life. And then secondly, because before you start your YouTube channel, you need to check different niches on YouTube and see which one is doing well. There are some niches that they look like they have plenty views, but they're not making money. So channels like, please, if you can still hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, please let me know so that I can continue. Okay, so I think I'll just go ahead. Okay. So all right then, thank you so much. So on YouTube, there's something called CPM and I think RPM. So basically, CPM is the cost per minute. Now this cost is how much your video has made, but YouTube hasn't taken their own money. Now the RPM is the revenue part. RPM is how much is coming to you as a creator. So normally YouTube takes 40% of the money that we creators make. So you need to check the niche before you go and start creating. For instance, dance videos, you see that they have 1 million views, 2 million views. A lot of them are, so the cost per minute for a dance YouTube video is, I think, $0.50 or 30 cents thereabouts. For sewing, the cost that's before YouTube takes their own money, because when they take their money now, hey, you cannot call it revenue, so the revenue is what comes to me. The cost for the sewing is, I think, $3.30. So per 1,000 views, my video is making $3.30. It's not yet my money. Per 1,000 views, I'm sorry. Per 1,000 views, my video is making $3.30. That's not my money yet. YouTube still has to take 40% of the $3.30. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So before you say, oh, I'm passionate about sewing, let me go and start sewing, my dear, check the niches. I'm going to find it and post it on Instagram story as a follow-up to this thing. Check the niches and see which one is making more money. Their channels, people that do how to make money on YouTube, they're earning as high as, their videos are earning as high as $13 per 1,000 views. So at least even when YouTube take 40%, it will not affect them like that. At least if YouTube take 40%, what will be left for them will be $9, which still makes sense, as opposed to taking 40% of 50 cents. I hope you understand where I'm heading with this. So I understand that a lot of us open channels and say, oh, we're passionate about sewing. Oh, I'm passionate about this. Oh, I'm passionate about that. But you need to check what is giving people money, because at the end of it all, you just want to make sure that you are not like working and earning nothing for it. So check the niches. I'll post it. Please, someone from here can just remind me once I drop this live. So check the niches and see which one has high earnings, and avoid those ones that their money is in cents, all those 50 cents per 1,000 view. So avoid those kind of videos. Avoid all those videos that are maybe $1, 50 cents. Maybe you see those ones that start from $3, $4, $5 up until $13. Those are the ones that you are looking for. So I hope this explanation I just gave, like, I hope you understand it. So I'm going to go to the next question. The question I just answered is how to start a YouTube channel and get subscribers and views. So somebody asked, what are the tools a beginner needs? Size of ring lights, especially. I didn't buy a ring light until last month, and I have put on that ring light only once. So you don't need a ring light as far as I'm concerned. I want everybody that, if you want to do sewing videos, which I mean I encourage people to do, because there's some things that you're just really looking for on YouTube. Either you don't find it, number one, or it's just people that are speaking languages that you don't understand that you see doing it. So therefore we need more Nigerian English speaking creators putting out more content on YouTube. So if you want to do sewing, you have my support. So what are the tools that you need? You need your phone. You need a good phone, actually. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you any phone you're using can work. No. You need a good phone because we need to see exactly where you're drawing the lines, where are you cutting, how are you joining the facing. We need to see all of those things. So you need a very good phone. And a very good phone must not cost you 500k. You can check for Google Pixel. You can check for OnePlus. You can check for Xiaomi or something like that. I saw it with someone in church. Xiaomi A3. I'm not quite sure what that is. But basically, these three phones, you're not going to spend reach 200k because of these three phones that I just mentioned. So look for Google Pixel, OnePlus. OnePlus has a very, like, OnePlus and Google Pixel, the camera is battling toe to toe with iPhone. And then Xiaomi, XIAOMI, something like that. Just if you Google XIA, I'm sure the rest of it will come out. So yeah, what you need is a good phone, and you also need a tripod. Like, it's super important to have a tripod. When people ask me, oh Choma, how do you have so much content? Some of the content I share were taken in just 2 days, but over the space of 3 months, 2 months, I'm sharing them. So that is how important the tripod is. Like, when you have a tripod, just set it and be doing what you're doing. Simple. That's just really all you need. Just set it and be doing what you're doing. You don't need no time for, oh, Choma, please come and help me hold this thing. I want to quickly. So no, you don't need all of that. Just get a good tripod stand. Either you get the one that is like, that has like those 3 legs, or you get the one which I recommend, aerial view stand, aerial view tripod stand. That one would be, you can even set it and then it can come at the top, like on the table, just be showing what you're doing on a table. So that one I 100% recommend. A phone, a tripod. Forget ring light for now. In your space, if your space is not painted white, as a creator, it would be nice to have your space painted white, and then put energy saving bulbs. In my sewing room downstairs, I think I have about 9 bulbs, which is why it looks super bright when I post videos. Hi, Valerie Sews. In my sewing room downstairs, I have about 9 bulbs, which is why when I take videos, it's really bright. And people ask me, what ring light do I use? I only bought a ring light last month, and to be honest with you, I don't know why I bought a ring light. I just saw that, oh, this person was selling a ring light, and she looked beautiful, and she was so happy in the video she was using to show the ring light. Means if I went to buy. So yeah, you need a phone, a tripod, and a white space. If your space is not painted white, please make it white so that it will look beautiful. And then put bulbs. The white lights, the white bulbs that you're going to put will bounce against every corner of that white wall, and your video will be popping like. Try it and see. You're gonna thank me later. So next question is, okay, I've answered this too. Next question is it fun to be a content creator? I'm cautious about it nowadays. I'm cautious nowadays about anything that doesn't make me happy or something that's not positive. My sister, you're in the right this thing. So the only reason you would be sad about your content is if it's not doing numbers. By numbers, I mean maybe you just have like 10 views, 5 views, 20 views, 50 views, 100 views. Now let me tell you something about content creation and about life generally. Everything is in phases. I have screenshots of, well, no verse, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were a guy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I'm so, what was I even saying? Yeah, everything is in faces. Today, I have screenshots of when I had 10 views, 12 views. I have screenshots of when on my story I would post and I would see like 6 people saw my story after 24 hours. Right now, I'm heading to 5,000 people seeing my story every day after 24 hours. So, and 2 years ago when I started creating, I was not here. But did I care? No, I really did not care. I just came to like share. I mean, I was just getting out of a very depressed state. So I was really happy to come out and share. Oh my goodness, I know how to do this thing. You too can know how to do it. I know how to do this thing. This is how to do it. I was just happy to share, to be honest. Like, if somebody even told me that, oh, one day somebody will call me on the phone and say, Choma, how much are you charging to put our video on your page? I would say it's a lie because I never thought about it. So the problem, or what can make you unhappy, is when you take these things to heart. Maybe after like 3 months of consistently posting, you have only moved from 500 to 1,000 subscribers as opposed to 500 to 20K that you were thinking. Everything is in phases, and it happens differently for different people. So I can categorically tell you that the only thing that would make you very unhappy is if you take your emotions and tie it to expectations. Don't expect that people will maybe jump on your content. Don't expect anything. Don't expect that you will blow. Don't expect that you will not blow. Don't expect that people will jump on your content. Don't expect that we will not jump. So no expectations whatsoever. Just create as much as possible. Just show the things that you want to do and leave it. If that you want to do I mean, a lot of people that follow me right now know me from when I like started sharing, and I was just doing, which I still do. I was just doing like the comedy part of it, basically sharing our travels as tailors. I'm sorry. So that's how people got to know my page. Before I decided, okay, apart from just making people laugh, I also need to show them how to use some of the tools that can make their life easier. Because me too, I use it, and when people come to my store, they'll be like, what's this thing that you're using? It looks so good. And I'm like, so a lot of people did not know about it, which is why I started sharing all of those things. So content creating is fun. It is not easy. It is not a walk in the park. There are some times that you will have to create. So, but what I've also realized is that you see those contents that you never expected to blow. Those are the ones that just go and start doing very well, like without your permission. So there's this video I did one time where I think it was 2 years ago or last year. I'm not even sure anymore. I think it was last year January. So in the video, the customer was like, oh, she wanted to make an outfit, and then she showed me, and I was like, it's 25K, and then the customer says, just to cut and sew, and I'm like, okay, oh, come and sit down. When you finish, lock the shop. The key is there. The video, it just came to my head, and I'm like, okay, let me just shoot this thing. And then I had this Iran buba, and I changed this one. I wore one cloth and shot the whole thing because I had written a script of how I wanted it to go. So I wore the Iran buba and shot the whole thing that I needed to wear the Iran buba for, and then I changed into the other outfit and shot everything that I need to do in that particular outfit, and then I joined the video together. That video is one of my most buzz videos because you could see things vanishing in the environment. Why? Because I'm not a continuity manager. Like, I did not know that I'm supposed to keep that thing there and shoot everything. I didn't know. So yeah, a lot of things were just vanishing in the environment if you watch the video. But I put out that video, and that video is heading to like 300K views. On Taylor's catalog, that video did 2 million views. And I know because they were sending it to me. I have the screenshot of everything. On Chichi the Ankara chick, it did like 800K views. And these people are doing this much views because they have like 1 million followers, 600K followers. But me, then I had like maybe 4,000 followers when I did the video. So I just wanted to say that, I'm just saying all of this to say that if you want to create, go ahead and create, but don't attach your emotions to the numbers. Don't feel bad if after a month, maybe it's just 10 views you have gotten. Just know that if you continue, let me tell you, 2 years, 1 year, and that's the thing, don't be in a rush. Give it 6 months, give it 8 months, give it 1 year. I can assure you that 10 views will turn to 1,000 in 1 year. and in 2 years it will turn to 10,000, because there's something about consistency. Like, if you stay the course, in a year you might get like maybe 1,000 people will just come on your story and see. In 3 years, 20,000, 50,000. I can assure you, there's just this thing that success has. Like, it just has this ripple effect. In the first year, you probably just be doing like 1,000, and in the next 2-3 years, you're like, how did I go from 1,000 to 50,000? That's just how it happens. Stay the course. Have fun as much as possible. Don't think it too much. The next question is, what tools can I use that are pocket friendly? Stop thinking about tools, my dear people. Stop thinking about tools. Use your phone. What tools can I use that are pocket friendly? Most times I have ideas. I'm thinking my space has to be that message cut. I'm thinking my space has to be, maybe, I don't know what she's trying to say, Sha, but like what I said about space, me, the cheapest space, cheapest setup that you can have is a white wall. On a white wall, you don't need to do jara, you don't need to do nothing. Just have a white wall and do whatever it is that you want to do there, and that thing will automatically look beautiful. That's it. You don't need too much. Your space doesn't have to have wallpapers. When I see wallpapers, and I'm like, what is this? Especially if somebody is doing Ankara clothes and then you have wallpaper, and then the wallpaper is lion body, like lion, tiger, leopard skin with your Ankara clothes. That is chaos. Chaos. That's how it looks. It looks chaotic. So as much as possible, keep a white space and put nice bulbs. I wish I could show you a bulb. There's no one around me here, but I would also post that on my story so that you see the bulbs that I have. They're just big energy saving bulb, and that's it. Nothing else. I have ideas, but fear wants to cripple me. It's fashion and oversaturated field. At the beginning of this, I wanted to say Instagram live. At the beginning of this YouTube live, I said that, I would know, because there's no day that I don't go on YouTube looking for a particular thing. And that's because I'm just researching, because I just want to know, okay, how many people are doing this? At the beginning of this life, I said that there are a lot of things that we look for as fashion people that we don't see on YouTube. And you don't have to head. You too can create it. You must not create how to sew clothes. For instance, on my Instagram, if you come on my Instagram, I show you how to use tools for sewing. On my Instagram, I don't think I've ever maybe taught how to sew men's shirts. No. I show you how to use the tools that will make that your men's shirts to come out fine. So there are so many angles to this fashion niche that a lot of people are overlooking. Now, there's also a part of fashion that nobody is doing. You get markets way full like Lagos. Nobody has gone to Yaba to say, oh, these are vendors you can buy lace from. They sell like the cheapest lace, but they look gorgeous. Nobody has gone to, what's the other place that is so crowded? Oshodi. Nobody has gone to Balogun. I haven't seen all of those things. So there's so many aspects of the fashion that is so untapped. So forget oversaturated. It's not oversaturated. And you see in this our fashion sewing something. You know how a niche is not saturated. When somebody asks you, oh, what's your best, who are your best sewing YouTubers? And you mention just a particular set of people. It's not saturated. If somebody asks you, who are your favorite sewing YouTubers? And you have to think and be like, hey, there's this lady, there's this other lady, then it is saturated. But right now, if I ask you that you are watching me, who are your favorite, you will say Kim Dave, you will say Ekpereka Creations, you will say Siska Stitches, you will call the same set of people. So it's not saturated at all. It's not saturated. We need more creators. And you know the funny thing? Even if we have 500,000 YouTubers, Nigerians, that are sewing, it's not enough. Do you know how many we are in the world? So the problem with us is that we think we are creating for Nigerians. You're not creating for Nigerians. You're creating for the world. You're not creating for Nigerians because, like I said at the beginning, Nigerians, you literally have to beg them, oh, please follow me. Oh, please subscribe. Oh, please buy. Oh, please do this. The rest of the world, they are like strangers. You know how family and friends used to do us see finish when we start business? That's what Nigerians do to their fellow Nigerians. So the other people that are subscribing to your channel, that are following you on Instagram, that are doing all these things, they're like strangers. You are not creating for Nigerians. You are creating for the world. When I say world, I mean the whole world, all 7 billion people. So as much as possible, you need to find your market. So for instance, we're 7 billion in the world, at least 1 billion or 2 billion are interested in sewing. Why is your channel not finding them? You need to find them. You need to find the 1 billion and the 2 billion people. They're interested in sewing, they're interested in crafts. See, if in the 1 billion, another 1 billion just like your personality. Honestly. A lot of people that follow me are not sewing, they just like my personality. So let's say 1 billion are sewing, another 1 billion like your personality. Another 1 billion are following you because they like the kind of prints that you use, and they like the kind of recommendations that you give based on where to buy fabric, because they want to use it for their personal use. Not be say they want to start producing. So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You're not producing for your locality, you're producing for the world. You're shooting videos for the world. If you notice, there are some videos, maybe let me say Sisi Yemi, for example. She's a food YouTuber, I think, food family sha. I see people in her comment section, they will say, oh hi, I'm so thing from Trinidad and Tobago. I say, from where to where? And then I'll see people say, hi, I'm from Sierra Leone. Hi, I'm from Spain. Hi, I'm from Switzerland. I like your recipe. I'm married to a Nigerian. I'm going to try it. Those people, they don't live here. But somehow, her content has gotten to them. That's the thing with the social space. You can spread your wings and fly. You cannot fly if you don't spread your wings. Now, what is your wings? The content that you're putting out. So you cannot fly if you don't have that. Okay? You can't just stay like idle, not creating anything, and say you want to fly. No. You have to have wings that are going to help you fly. It's when you have the wings that you can now fly. It's when you have the video that I can now share it for you on my story. It's when you have the content, I can now help you to push it. If you don't have any content, I cannot just be pushing you when there's nothing there. You get? Do you always know what to post? I find it so hard. No, I don't always know what to post. But because I am very involved in my work, I know relatable content. Like, I know that when we buy new thread, there's some threads that you just be scratching, trying to find the beginning of the thread. And that is it happens to everybody. So because I'm very involved in my work, I know these things. So I don't always know what to post. But as I work every day, if I'm using my phone to shoot, I would have showed you where I've written out the reels that I have to shoot. I have like 30 something ideas, and it just comes from every day just doing my work. That's it. I'm just doing my work every day, and it just comes to me. Maybe a client sends me a message about, maybe I send her an invoice, and she's like, Joanne, this fee that you gave me is too much. That happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. I just look for the perfect sound, or those TikTok sound. Just find the perfect one, and that scenario, act it out, and put the music, and that's it. So maybe okay, I don't know if you know this audio. I have feelings for you, I have feelings for you. Get out. I see they wait, make person use them. Somebody that is in this fashion this I never see. Because the first day I heard the audio, what came to my head was you know how you go to Yaba Market and those boys will be calling you my color. But if you follow them and go to that shop, they can never give you discounts. That's a fine example, because the person is literally calling you, auntie, come, I will show you what I have. And then when you get there, they will not remove 5 naira for you. Like, they will not remove anything. That's a fine example of I have feelings for you. Like, the person is literally telling you, I have feelings for you. You're like, I beg that, get out. Content is like everywhere. It's in everything that we do. So I don't always know what to post. It's just as I do my work, it comes to me. And the person says she finds it so hard to create content, and I think it's just because you're overthinking it. Everything we do every day is content. Like the other day that I was making a dress, and I had sewn the back to the front. So basically the back piece was correct, but the front piece was not. And I've already joined everything. I've joined the shoulder. I've joined everything. I sat down on the floor and started losing it. I just set my tripod and I sat on the floor and started losing it. So I have the video. And I mean, this happened. Hi, granted 558. I can't see your real name. And this happened, I think maybe it was last month, but I have the video. I haven't used it. So it means that I have content from, and the content that I've been posting on my page for maybe the last 2-3 weeks was from my old store. Meaning that the ones that I have shot in this new store, I haven't even started using them. So yeah, that's why I mentioned use a good tripod. Hi devs, how you? How you day? How are you? So yeah, that's about that. So the next question is, how do you get photographers, makeup artists for collaborations on your content? I kind of think that because I have some sort of following, when I go to meet these people, they are more open. No problem, I'm waiting for your real name. I kind of feel like because I have some sort of following, when I go to meet these people and say, oh, this is what I want to do, they are more open. Like, because when I do not have any following and I used to go and meet them, there are some times I'll tell you, okay, no problem, I'll come. Another day you will call and call and call and call, and the person will not show up. So I actually kind of think that is because I have some sort of following. But another thing again that I noticed is that if as a business person your page looks organized, it looks good, it doesn't look like you're begging for customers, your space looks gorgeous, because these are things that help us to form perception in our brain. So let me give you a fine example. Let's say you see this nice looking store, it's white, it's beautiful, it has like tiles on the floor, like blackish, you know, those rich people looking tiles. It has all those kind of tiles, and the person takes the picture beautifully, she has some figure eight, she wears like nice weave. What will be in your head is, this auntie is expensive. So as a photographer, if she comes to your DM to say, hi, so person, I'm trying to do this shoot and I wanted to know if you would come on board. Hi, Comfort. And the person says, oh, I wanted to know if you could come on board. The photographer will go and check the page, and if he sees all those gorgeous looking, quick, we agree to collaboration. So I also think that that's one way to go about it. Like, make sure that your page is in order. I always tell people that because, listen, they bite me. Because you are in Nigeria does not mean that you're not be doing anyhow. Why do we do anyhow with our pages? Like, why don't we have it painted beautiful white? Why don't we add like some pop of color to the walls? Why don't we have like proper lighting? You know, all of those things that we envy in the abroad content creators that we see. Why don't we do it? Nothing is stopping you. Absolutely nothing. Nobody said, Nigerians, your video must be looking like you took it around 9 p.m. with Nokia Touch. Abroadians, your photo must be looking like you took it around 11 a.m. with iPhone. Nobody said that. So I don't know why we don't create such stunning looking content. So you can also do that as well. But for collaborations, I would say that if you want to collaborate with makeup artists, anybody, just walk into their DM. That's what I've been doing this past so the shoot I had 2 Sundays ago, I just went to the people's DM. I posted it on my story, and some makeup artists indicated interest, and by the time I messaged them, some of them were never answering me anymore. Even as I think that I get followers rich, they were no more answering me anymore. So what I just did was to message a friend that told me that she knows somebody that's a makeup artist or something, and that one linked me to the person that I eventually used. When I even told that one that, oh, I wanted to do like a collaboration, she was happy. She was like, oh, okay. She doesn't know my page, doesn't know my page, doesn't know anything. And if you see her work, if I post the picture, you see if you could see her work is good. It's not like she's begging for customer, no. She was just happy to jump on a collaboration. By the time I told her the idea of what I wanted to do, like I wanted to be like an African looking shoot, like she was on board with it. And on the shoot day, she told me I'll be there by 1. Baby girl was there by 1. She was at my door by 1 o'clock. So photographers too is the same thing. But for photographers, I won't say go to their DM. I would say if you know somebody in church, somebody in your social circle, basically based on recommendation, that's how I would recommend. Even the makeup artist girl. What else did she mention? Okay, makeup artist and photographer. I would say based on your circle. Ask somebody that knows somebody that knows. There's a makeup in every 5 people. There's one makeup artist. Is that serious? So I would say ask based on your circle. Ask people around you. Do you know any makeup artist that I can collaborate with? So that when the person too is going to tell that person, they will tell them it's collaboration. Everybody should spend their own money. Me, I spend money to make clothes. You spend your money to do the makeup. You spend your money to snap it. And all of us too must do sponsored ads to push the content so that either way, the work that all 3 of us are put into this thing, we yield. So that's about getting these people, the makeup artists and photographers. So the next question is, when filming, do you put your phone horizontally or vertically? depending on the platform I'm shooting for, I put my phone whichever way it should stay. If I'm shooting for YouTube, I put it this horizontal a bit. I'm not gonna say rubbish. I put it like this, yes. Depending on the platform I'm shooting for. If it's YouTube, it stays like this. If it's Instagram, it stays like this. So that is that about how to keep your phone. And sometimes it might be difficult actually to, especially if you know that the content that you are shooting for YouTube, you now want to put it on Instagram. I don't know if you saw that video where I was talking about something and then they brought light and I was like, up Nepal, that they brought light to that video was shot like this. But by the time I wanted to post it, I didn't want to post it like this, which is why Instagram just helped me to cut it like this, cut it horizontal like this, and then they just put this place up, which is why the video was zoomed out like that, which I still like. Wait, though, because somebody is ordering clothes. They say I want 2 of these dresses. I'm coming, my dear. They come. So I hope you understand the part about how to like keep your phone. And if you even want to start, so depending on the platform you want to start for, you can Google it, dimension for Instagram. Instagram has 2 dimensions. There's a like a box one, and then there's also the, what do they call it? The story, there's also the vertical one, like this. Basically where they allow more room, and there's also the one where they just do short ones. So you can just Google it, you see it. Same thing for YouTube as well. But I know that if you turn your phone like this, YouTube is done. What type of phone are you using and what should one be looking for in a phone? I use a Google Pixel 4. And what should you be looking for in a phone? Camera. Because of the kind of work we do, number 1, camera. Number 2, battery life. Number 3, storage. These 3 things are important. I don't care if the phone looks ugly. If it has these 3 things, I'm buying it. So camera, storage, battery life. But the battery life I can can let that one go kind of and use a power bank. But the thing is that the phones that they make these days, they know that they need to give us good battery life, I think I've answered everything. Okay, somebody asked me how can she live a 9 to 5. If you live in Nigeria, don't just up and leave, my sister. Don't just up and leave. If you live in Nigeria, do not just up and leave, because especially Nigeria of today, when I left my own 9 to 5 then, number 1, I did not have any savings. Number 2, I was living with my parents, I think. Yeah, I was living with my parents. And so my mom was giving me transfer fare every day to go to fashion school and come back. And I even left the 9 to 5 to go and learn. Not even that I went to start business. So my own case I was even critical. But my parents were giving me money to go to fashion school every day and come back. So I did not even feel anything. Like, I can't sit here and tell you that I felt, no. I didn't feel anything. It was cool. So in today's Nigeria, please don't just up and leave. I would advise that you make sure that your side hustle is giving you your salary. Like the salary you earn at your job, if your side hustle is giving that to you in profits, not in revenue. If your side hustle is giving that to you, then you can go and just put all of your energy into the side hustle and make that work. Yeah. Let me see if I have any more questions. Okay, somebody is asking me, how can I edit videos, pictures, and create content for my business? So how to edit pictures is using the app called Adobe Lightroom. Adobe is spelled Adobe. Lightroom is like light, whenever I bring lights, and then room, like a room. So that's Adobe Lightroom. So you use that. You can check my, what's it called? My YouTube channel for videos, but you need to scroll down, because I did those videos like 2-3 years ago. So I did videos on how to edit your pictures, like let them come out cool. And then for the editing video, I mentioned that you can use InShot, you can use VLLO, you can use CapCut, you can use Video Leap. My favorite one is InShot because InShot does not give me headache. And I think their free features, you can do a lot with the free features. That's why I really, really like InShot. So yeah, that's what I would recommend for you. And then the how to edit it is a completely different thing on its own. I have a class on how to do video editing, like basically content creation, video editing, and all of that. So if you want that, you can just send me a message and I'll add you. But the pictures on, so I'm thinking that I can add how to edit pictures too, to the how to edit videos, because pictures are really important. Instagram is a place of vanity, vanity upon vanity. All is vanity for that app. So it's pictures that sell. So yeah, so yes, Niela said it here now that the free features, you can do so many. You can even change the color of your clothes with free feature inside the shot. And then that thing I said about YouTube, that you can look for the place that says subscribe and put it in intervals in your video. It's free. But other apps you pay for it. But in InShot it's free. So InShot is truly your best bet. Which other question? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is to consolidate how to edit pictures and how to edit videos into just one class. Then what are the things I need to know and how can I become a content creator? Now you're asking things. So what you need to know about content creation, first of all, is that it is not like easy. It's not just, even, I don't know if you know that girl that just goes to the market and starts shouting once, she's just singing song. They call her crazy, crackhead or something. That thing is not easy. There is no aspect of content creation that is easy. None. Some you will do 2 takes, 3 takes. There's no part of it that is easy. Even if it's just picture you're taking. The shoot I did 3 weeks ago, I almost broke my hips. Where the photographer was saying, do like this so that your hips will come out, do like this. No part of it is easy. That's the first thing I need you to know. So if you know that you're somebody that you came to this life for soft life, you don't want to stress it, you just want to sit down and let everything be happening for you, don't bother with content creation. And then how can you be a content creator? Find a niche. When I say find a niche, it must not be how to teach children that are 5 years old. No, it doesn't have to be anything serious. It doesn't. It can just be market videos. Like I'm about to convert my TikTok to a TikTok for just market videos, because I have loads of market videos. When I go to the market to buy tomato and the aboki is putting it in the nylon, I don't know why I'm always recording. I honestly cannot explain why I'm always recording. I have tomato, egg, onions, ukpaka. Anything that they're selling for me, I go just record as the person is packaging it. And I don't know why I do that, which is why I'm going to be posting that on my TikTok. Because I just feel like there are people in other parts of the world that don't know what it's like. They don't know what the whole negotiation, like back and forth, like how much is the yam, 2,000, you don't give me 1.8, you don't give me 1.6. Like, people ask, I don't know how these things are done. So I'm just going to post the videos just because I can. So your niche does not have to be anything serious. And if I consistently post those kind of videos for a year, trust me, all these agri-tech people, they are coming to find me. Because all their audience, then they for my place. If I post that for a year, when Dangote is opening rice refinery, he will call me. So that's the thing with those kind of things. Your content does not have to be anything deep. People think their content needs to be very deep, like how to cook jollof rice. No, it must not be deep. It can be anything at all. Look at that guy that does that guy that became popular during lockdown. That somebody will be doing one mumutin. Maybe it's something that is really simple. The person would make it hard. For instance, maybe all those Chinese videos where they want to pour water inside cup. It's not them to just pour the water inside cup. They will put funnel, put straw, put this one just because they want to pour water. I don't know if you know that guy, Kabi. He now started, that guy that they said nobody has ever heard his voice. He doesn't talk. He just does the video and basically shows you how silly you are in his own way. That's what he does. The guy's name is Kabi. You can go on what's the name of that app? TikTok and find him. Kabi, Khaby. You should know him. One very black guy like this. That is all he does. Oh. Baby boy does not waste his saliva to be talking plenty, like I'm currently doing. So that's all he does. And look at him now. I don't think there's anybody of importance. Maybe he has not done with Obama. But I don't think, thank you, he's so big. I don't think there's anybody of importance that Kabi hasn't done a video with. Name them. Messi. All the people in football, all the people where the person for football, he don't do video with them. And he doesn't say anything. Oh. So your niche does not have to be anything big. In Nigeria, we overthink content creation. We think, oh, we must set camera. We must do like Mr. Macaroni, bring people. Ain't nobody got time for that. You must not be like Mr. Macaroni that will go and bring crew. That is their own niche. That's what they've chosen. Thank you, my sister Praise. That he's now the most followed person on TikTok. Your niche must not be one very, it must not be anything serious. If for a year, you say you want to be reviewing beer, You buy beer from all parts of it. You buy Life, you buy Trophy, you buy Guinness, you buy, I'm talking about it. I'm giving you 6 months, my darling. 8 months. Your phone will be ringing, green, 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 green. They'll be calling you left, right, and center. It must not be a serious something. Elizabeth, I don't know if you're here. You're the one that asked me this question. If you're here, please tell me that you're here. Your content creation must not be like a very, very serious thing. No. Just find something. You can be talking about raising your son. You can be talking about so why do I know so much about beer? I'm always in the advert, it's the power of advertisement. You can be talking about how to raise your son. So there's this lady on Instagram, yes. She is trying to have a child. She hasn't been able to get pregnant. I think it's 5 or 6 years now. Baby girl has turned into content because before you frustrate her, she will frustrate you. That is just it. She has turned into content. Now, other people that are trying to conceive are now looking up to her as if they are not in the same. Hi, Jesus Christ. All of them are now looking up to her, all of them are in her page. Basically, she has formed a tribe of women that are waiting for a miracle. And if somebody comes to her tomorrow, if somebody uses her, for example, tomorrow, if a doctor uses her, for example, tomorrow, and do IVF, what they call it, that IVF thing, and it pulls through and she has triplets, do you know how much money she will make from that doctor getting all these customers? And do you know how much money the doctor will make? So whatever it is that you are doing in life, like if you say there's this lady that says she's a real estate, what's the name of those people that used to sell land? Real estate land seller. And she also does fashion. And I'm like, baby girl, look at you, you're sitting on money, but you don't know it. You're sitting on top of money, but you don't know. You're a fashion designer, Abby, beautiful. But you also sell land, amazing. What you need to do is to build a personal brand, like what I have done. You build a personal brand based on what you're doing. Tomorrow, I was telling my friend the other day that I want to start selling hair. Anybody that knows me knows that I am not a hair makeup person. So if I decide that I want to start selling hair, you know how I will start? I will start by selling for somebody first. I will go to their store and wear it and say, ha, you even my fellow non-wig wearing people, oh, look at this wig, oh, it looks sweet. And I tell the person, oh, I'm taking this one, I'm definitely taking this one. And then I wear the wig like in maybe next 2 videos. I'm just going to do that for like 3-6 months. And before you know it, I'll start saying, you guys, I've started my own hair. And all the people that nice to wear wig, people that don't care about wig, they will buy from me. Because if Choma that does not send wig, has now found the right fit for her wig. Wig when no get bumps. Wig when no the that's the thing with personal brand. If you say that you are a fashion designer that also sells land, for God's sake, when you are going for land inspection, why are you not showing us on your story? Why don't you go live on your Instagram and take us with you to the land? You think I cannot afford land? That's what you're trying to tell me, huh? Why don't you take us on the land inspection? Show us the land, let us see it. Like for instance, like somebody tells me 40 acres, 30, I don't know what that is. I just know that it sounds like a lot, but I don't know what that is. So if you even tell me one plot, I don't know what that is. Like when my father was telling me, oh, and that this is house is 2 plots, I was like, nice, okay. I did not know what 2 plots is. I don't know like the measurement. I don't know what it is, but I was just like, oh, nice. Let it not be as if his school fees money has wasted. But if somebody that is a fashion designer says, oh, she's a land seller, and then she takes us to like the places that they're selling land, and she's showing us, you guys, so if I open my leg like this, 1, 2, this is a plot. If I do like this, this is and she says tripod and she's showing us this is 1 plot, and she tells us at this place, so no water, as you can see. This is rainy season, but there's no water here. It's not Are you telling me? Even Mr. Papa to share the video. So that's the thing with content creation. It must not be anything serious. It must not. I don't know if you know that lady that specializes in selling luxury houses. I've forgotten her name, but I saw her somewhere on Instagram. I'm always sharing her house on my story. She specializes in selling luxury houses. Her job is just to enter the luxury house and show you all the corners, show you everything that your future self wants. Show you everything. Banana Island, she gets them. Parkview, she has it. What they call it? Ikoyi, she has it. Everywhere, she has it. So that's what she does. Because she's interested in selling houses. I mean, she started just showing houses before she now started selling. So whatever you want to do. If, like me, you want to show people how to use tools, do. If you want to show people how to use strictly kitchen tools, air fryer, what they call that one, food processor, Even something as small as a grater, how to easily use this your grater. Go and check the videos that have big views on YouTube. They are not teaching you how to sew corset. Ha! It's small things that maybe small thing like how to use your pocket knife. There's this video I saw. Sorry. There's this video I saw. The video was about scissors. And I have the scissors downstairs and I waiting pay me pass for that video. I have the scissors downstairs. So the video was about how to basically the caption I think was something about what do I think about this laser cut scissors, something like that. And then the person just did their, I think it was 4 or 5 minutes video, and it has maybe like 3 million views because maybe at some point the people that own the scissors were trying to market it as the personal lord and savior of scissors, and then that video came out to show people that this scissors is crap. And these are things that we sit on every day as Nigerians. For instance, when Big Brother is here, people will make so much money off reviewing Big Brother events. If you know you're the kind of person that sits down, matter of fact, it was today that I heard that Big Brother, my staff told me today that Big Brother has started. If you're the kind of person that sits down and you watch Big Brother morning till night and you're not making money off it, please don't allow your village people to win on your head this 2022. As I said, Big Brother, set your camera. Every day when they talk about the thing, like when somebody does something funny or whatever it is that they do over there, sit down and talk about it. Do it in an appropriate way. People will listen. That's why Linda Ikeji made all the money she made, because she told her story in an appropriate way. You can see what Gist Lover is doing. Every day they take down Gist Lover page, but they come back and in one day 300k followers. So if you say you want to do Big Brother review, do it in an appropriate way. Don't sit down there and be doing like Ave Maria. Don't sit down there and just be saying, so Uriel now said to this person that, no, you're going to say it the way I'm talking to you right now. You're going to say it as if you were there, even though you were not there. Even if what you heard was here, say it as if you were there. So that's the thing with content creation. Your niche does not have to be anything serious. If Big Brother ends, your channel does not have to die. You can talk about anything else. You can talk about celebrities. You can talk about trending news. Every maybe Tuesday and Saturday, you can talk about news that trended on the social media. Maybe what trended was Nkechi Blessing is no more with her husband. Though. Sit down and analyze it as if you were there. That's how to. If you know that the apropos is inbuilt in your body, you need to be making money from that apropos. Anything you want to do on social media, do. Just show up every time. That's it. If I haven't posted on my Instagram for 1 year. If I haven't posted on my Instagram since, what's this month? July. Since July of last year. And I came today and said, you guys, I have a YouTube live. Will you be here? You'll be like, madam, you're doing YouTube live. We're not even sure if you're live if they do YouTube live. That's what you're going to be thinking. So consistency is like, number one, whatever you choose to do. If you sell doors, be telling people how to identify fake door and original door, China door, Germany door, because I hear there's all sorts of doors, Korea door, Switzerland door. Be telling people how to do it on your page and do it in a fun way. They will follow you, they will buy door. Somebody will not know when they will buy door 500k just because of your personality. That's it. So how to become a content creator? Choose a niche and show up every day. Maybe not every day, maybe every other day, but show up. Let us just know that you are the authority in this field. For instance, if somebody is looking for how to use a sewing tool, you most likely call my name before you even call the name of the vendor that's selling it. You most likely say, oh, Chama must have talked about this. I mean, the other day somebody came to ask me that she's trying to tell somebody about a video where I taught how to make plaquettes, but that she can't find it. She thought of me first before going to YouTube, and the video was on my Instagram. So you need to make sure that you're showing up every time. That way you are top of mind. When people think this person or this thing, when people think, oh, where can I get phone case? It's you that they will mention your name because you're always talking about it. But like I said, please find niche that they're making money there. But even if your niche is not one that they're making up to maybe $13 CPM and all of that, just know that you're going to need to get a lot of views for you to match up with those people. Then the next question is there an app that adds video quality for Android users? And how do you get inspiration? Okay, let me just answer one first. Is there an app that adds video quality, that aids video quality? An app that makes the video look sharper, I think. That's what she's probably trying to ask. I haven't heard of any. Just get a good phone. Just get a good phone. I haven't heard of an app that helps to make video quality to be sharper. Maybe if there is, I haven't heard of it. So just get a good phone and you won't need an app to do that for you. So yes, I'm the kind of person that will tell you buy a good phone first before you buy gold mannequin, before you buy industrial machine. Yes, I'm the kind of person, because if you like have all those things, if you use your phone that the camera is feeling dizzy to take the picture, you're still not gonna sell. So it doesn't really make a difference. So I will say, before you spend money on gold mannequin 240K, buy phone. Buy a phone that is proud. The next question is, how do you get inspirational ideas for your contents? So when I am blank, like completely blank, when I have checked my reels list and I'm not feeling like shooting any of those things right now, and I just need to put out something, you need to go to the reels part of your app. In that reels part of your app, you will see reels that other people have done. I just need a sound. I already know how to come up with a scenario because this is my life. This is what I do every day. So I just need a sound to help me with that, with what it is that I have in mind. So if you go on the that reels place, you see different people's plenty reels. Half of it, if I'm more than half of it, is hilarious. More than half of it is great content. You can use the song, you can use, and so as you're getting the songs, you can match them with ideas and you write it down. If not, you go forget. And you match them. So when I don't have anything to post, I just go there. I just go on that reels place and watch at least 20. You must find 1 or 3 ideas in that place. So that's what I do when I'm completely blank. I don't know what to post. I don't know what content to create. I do that. Also, you should also be following creators like yourself. So because one person, let's say for instance, somebody has done an earring on how to wrap whatever it is that is inside this earring. Somebody has done a video on it. So don't feel like because that person has done a video on it, so therefore you too, you cannot do a video on it. No. Do your own. You people's audience is different. I'm not saying you should copy you, but I'm just saying that in the consistent creating of content, you almost do not lack the content anymore. So yeah, if you have to recreate what somebody has done, recreate. Don't go and post their video and not even give them credit. If you have to recreate what somebody has done, by all means, please do it. It just helps you like to stay fresh, afloat. I think that's our last question. So if you have any question, you can just type. Oh my goodness, we stayed more than 1 hour. If you have any question, you can just ask here and I will get to it. But I think we're done with the questions that people asked. But I'm just going to cross check so that I'll be sure. Okay, I've done this one. I've done this one. This one too. This one. Okay, we've talked about how to get views and everything. Okay, we've talked about fear. Okay, someone says she has ideas about fear. She's scared. And I'm like, scared of what? So let me teach you a very, very wonderful technique that you can use to make it in life. This technique is called P and R technique. Post and run away. That's it. Post what you want to post and off your app, off your data, and drop your phone and just go and do something else. That way, you come back maybe 12 hours later and you don't know what has occurred there, or 1 hour later, you don't know what has happened there, what has not happened there. Just post and run. Most likely, 99.99999% of the time, people like your content. You're just the one that is not allowing yourself to spread your wings and fly. So yeah, that's one about that. Let me see if I have another question. I've answered that one and I have answered this one. Okay, so we've answered all of our questions. Is it run to where? Just run away to anywhere, just disappear, so that you will not be thinking, you will not be with your phone like this and be checking and be pressing it down and be checking the comments. Just post it and vanish. That way you don't have no problems. So yes, we've treated all of the questions that people asked, and I hope that in one way or the other it has been helpful I intend to do like a YouTube, um, basically talk more about YouTube, because YouTube is just a whole world on its own. So I intend to talk more about YouTube in some other live session, not today because we already spent more than an hour. So thank you guys for coming, for listening. If you have any questions, you can just ask me now and I will take it. But if you don't, then that would be good night from me to you and from you to me, I'm sure. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching and for joining me on this life. I hope that the answers that I gave have been able to help you in one way or the other. So from me to you, good night and have a productive week, because I mean it's still Monday, so have a very, very productive week. Jessica, yes I do. Please, you can send me a DM. I think I ever spoke about it like last week. You can, yeah, Jessica, please send me a DM on what's it called, on Instagram. Please send me a DM on Instagram and let's talk about it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so. Look at me trying to use a mouse to navigate my phone. Thank you so much and good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Okay.